What's going on? We back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Let's get right into it. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Detroit Lions cut Sylvester Williams, which he had failed behind every defensive tackle on the depth chart. That's active. Alshon Robinson came off the inactive list as a healthy scratch and passed Sylvester Williams as he was starting early in the season. Ricky John Francois been playing better than him, whatever his name is, and Deshaun Hand has pretty much passed everybody else up. So they trade a fifth for Damon Snacks Harrison. We talked about that yesterday, and the result of that, they had to cut Sylvester Williams, former first-round pick, former Denver Bronco, former Tennessee Titan, and he only had 6 tackles in the first 7 weeks, 6 weeks, 6 games played. This season, he had faded down the depth chart. Wasn't an impact player they needed him to be. Wasn't the nose tackle. And that's one of the reasons why, the defense, sucked at stopping a run. They signed him to a 1-year, $3 million plus contract, and he couldn't. He didn't do his job. And that was the knock on him in Tennessee. He signed a big contract, and after 1 or 2 years, they cut him. Maybe he's not motivated. Maybe these systems not fitting him. But, you had to solve the problem. And the problem, was him. And now you bring in Snacks Harrison. And I think that's a beautiful thing to do. You got to, if dudes ain't playing at the part, you got to get them up out of here. And Bob Quinn ain't hesitating. Like, people got mad when he cut Anthony Zittle. Oh, he had 5 sacks last year. Man, sacks can be a bit overrated. And his sacks was overrated, because, he was getting 5 sacks, but he was giving up plenty more, passing yards and run yards. He was losing contain, and quarterbacks was bootlegging to the flat, and him jumping in the inside. He was just horrible at being a discipline and playing his part, setting the edge. So I had to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? And Bob Quinn showing he ain't playing no games, man. The guys that he brought in, Romeo Okwara and David Kennard, both from the Giants, I believe, they have, to combine, they have got about 8.5, 9 sacks together, and those are 2 key pickups. And imagine if he had Ziggy Ansah and Kerry Hyder was to get healthy, how nasty this defense would look. Even though I don't see neither one of them, no matter what they do the end of the year, if they come back healthy, being here next year, in my opinion, especially not Ziggy Ansah. But you can have something, this defense can come together real fast. They getting better week by week, and then they still straightening out the weaklings. They still straightening out the weak guys. And we all wanted Jonathan Hankins. He's a local guy. He went to the Raiders, and now they having a fire sale. So man, I just wanted to bring y'all this bit of information. Hopefully we get some more videos today. But man, Bob Quinn ain't playing no games. If you ain't doing your job, you don't fit their system. They ain't got no problem getting rid of you, and that's the beautiful thing about 1-year contracts. Next year, the Lions should have a ton of space. They have a bunch of guys on 1-year deals, a bunch of guys on rookie contracts. They can easily bring back Golden Tate if they would like. I'm not sure if that's going to be the plan. Me personally, for the right price, I would bring him back. Anything other than the right price, I could plug in somebody else and keep it moving. A lot of people don't say when I don't like when I say that, but it is what it is. Sylvester Williams, wish him the best. Don't let the door hit you with a good guy. With God split you. And Snack Harrison says he, Golden Tate asked him what type of snacks he like. He said, I'm a Butterfingers honey bun type of guy. So let's get this guy all the Butterfingers and honey buns in the locker room so he can produce. He's still an all-pro caliber defensive tackle. The Lions got him from a 5th-round pick, and those are the type of things that the Lions lacked in the past. Of really going out there and taking risks and getting value guys. And if he play like an all-pro here, they can show up the run defense. They got Hand in him the next year. They got to go out there and get some stud outside defensive ends, or at least one stud defensive end, because I think they have good depth there with Romeo Okwara. And if Kerry Hyder ever comes back and become a decent player again, they got some depth there. But Motor City Sports Talk, it's your boy CJ Goodfella. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You want to DM me video requests, add me at Twitter, ask me a question. I'll try to get back to you at my earliest convenience. And I finally get to the chat today. I got some time. So much blessings to all you brothers and sisters out there supporting us. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button. Want to make a donation, that link's in the description as well. Appreciate everybody that does donate. If you can't donate, share the page, share the video, screen record them, share them in your Lions and NFC groups. We gone.